Okay, cool. We're live. Awesome. Okay. Let me see if I can get people. Hello. Hi. I hope everyone's doing good. We're about to get Grimes in here and we're going to ask her some questions. And I know you guys are all excited. Okay. It's the top of the hour. Let me see if I can grab her in. I know you probably weren't expecting to see me. So what's up? What's good? I hope you guys are doing good. Let me get her in, because I know that's who you've been waiting for. Let me see. All right, cool. I just invited Grimes. There we go. Hello. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm doing good. I love your shirt. Oh my God, it's so nice.
My friend made it.
No shot. What?
Yeah.
That's sick. Oh my God, I have my friend's like t-shirt, but
We're
no,
both
how are you?
shirts. That's hilarious.
Wait, sorry?
Or did your friend make your shirt too?
Yes, this is actually their brand. So like, we love supporting friends.
Yeah, great.
Oh my gosh. Well, first off, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
Kid you not, I'm currently wrapped in a blanket because it's so freaking cold outside. And I'm just
very cold right now also.
yeah.
My heat's broken. Here, prop this up on a taller thing.
No, you're good. You're good. I kid you not. So I'm from Texas and I'm not even kidding. When it gets like 40 degrees, I'm just like, all right, it's time to bundle up, put some jackets on and just, don't freeze. Don't freeze.
I'm Canadian, so when you say 40 degrees, I'm like, what is that, 0 or something?
Okay, that is like, I would say 3 degrees Celsius. According to my math, I might be dumb. Yeah, it gets cold in Canada. I will say it gets very cold in Canada. I'll be saying, oh, it's so cold, it's 40 and 50, and they're just like, oh, it's snowing like a foot outside, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like that is cold.
In Canada, when it gets back to 0, I'm like, I'm like in a t-shirt. Like people are out in t-shirts.
I can't. No, I can't.
Like negative 30 or whatever. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but
that is, I'm going to take a guess and say that's cold. I'm going to take a guess and say that's very cold.
It's very cold.
Yeah, no, first of all, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for doing this. It is so surreal to see you have music in Rocket League. That's crazy. That's an awesome opportunity.
Yeah, no, I am so incredibly stoked, especially because I know a lot of people who are like deeply addicted to Rocket League, where it's like become an emotional problem. So I'm like, you got a lot of Grimes.
Yeah, no, I can relate to that, and I'm sure that there's a lot of people that are watching this that can relate to that, where you go through the addiction phase of Rocket League, and it's just, you either have the highest of highs or you have the lowest of lows, and it's everything in between. But with the addition of adding like music to goal explosions and having music in game, it is so cool to have you be a part of like that. That's insane. Is there any reason why specifically Rocket League, or do you play, or?
So it's like my brother's like favorite game. Like there have been situations where I went to bed and I woke up in the morning and my brother and his roommates are still playing, and I'm like, it's been 9 hours, you guys, and they're like, it's like life or death. I'm more of a like, I usually just play like games I can play by myself. Like my favorite video game is like Bloodborne, but Rocket League is has a great emotional weight in my household. I like when this was brought up, I don't think I said no, because everyone was like my my brother was like, you better fucking do it, and like also
yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
Really jealous. Him and all my friends who are like super addicted were like, this isn't fair, like this, because I have another friend who's a musician who is part of the Rocket League I guess their crew, so yeah, he's quite jealous.
Oh my. Yeah, no, I mean, just being able to say, hey, I'm in Rocket League, hey, open up the game, I'm there, okay? I'm literally like, that's so cool to see. And also, let's just talk about, being able to bring your audience to Rocket League and being able to bring that to them. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this, but do you think that you'd ever just play how do I say this? Sorry, I'm fumbling. I'm nervous. I'm a huge fan. Okay, do not sue me. I love your music. You're fantastic. I wanted to ask if there is any way that maybe you'd play Rocket League on stream, or play any other games, or are you more just like a relaxed game where you just play by yourself and just relax?
I twitched once Bloodborne,
Yeah.
and I came to a very hard boss, and I stayed alive for like 20 minutes, but I didn't survive. But I would definitely Twitch Rocket League. I just got a gaming PC for Christmas, so yeah.
Wait, that's sick. Wait, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm really stoked about it. So I actually might start twitching like this week or something. Actually, I was just like talking about that with my team. Like, why not? Like, if I'm gonna play video games, and a good game now that I can like finally. I moved to Texas. My PS4 situation is in LA, so now it's time to never got a PS5. Now it's time to yeah, I don't know, start gaming again, I guess.
Yeah.
So
No.
I'll Twitch Rocket League.
No, please do. Please do. And if you ever do, let me know. I'm down to game, because that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. Just being able to see like musicians like tie into video games, especially like nowadays. It's really awesome to see that, that transition and just combination of worlds. Okay, so specifically I want to talk about your music release. Okay. You've been teasing this for a year, your song, and I wanted to ask how excited are you that you're finally able to talk about it and just release the music?
I'm like really stoked. I mean, the reason I was teasing it so long is just getting in a fight with everybody about which songs are gonna be first. But I just like, I have a problem where I always fight the single. Like, even like Oblivion and Genesis back in the day, I was like, these can't be on the album. I was like, these are the worst songs I have, and my team was just like,
no.
This was a classic example. Shinigami Eyes is a classic example. I was like, guys, this is not a single, and literally like 40 people were like, no, this is the single. It has to be the single. So this is just like one of those situations where I like resist that. I think I'm much more experimental taste wise than the majority of people. So I always want to put out my weird song. Yeah, this is just the classic Grimes, whatever. I was gonna say rigmarole, but I really don't even know if that whatever. It's the classic Grimes rigmarole. I don't know what that word even means, but it sounds like it makes sense there.
It sounds like it makes sense. It makes sense. No, so okay, so specifically, how long does it take you? So I was able to dive into the music side of things this past year, and it takes a long time to create some of these songs, especially if you have like a certain vision for it. So I just want to know, how long did it take you to really finalize Shinigami Eyes? I can't even imagine. It must have either taken you a long time, but every artist is different.
Shinigami was pretty fast, actually. We made most of it
Really?
on the first day. Yeah.
Big.
We just kind of like made it overnight. I went home and like made some edits and like made it faster because it used to be like really slow, and then like went back in with Carlo. I don't know if you know Ilangelo, who I made it with.
Yeah.
He's like, this is one of the first songs I've ever made with another producer as well. And then we just kind of like banged it out together. So I feel like it was like a 3-day thing max.
Really? That's so cool. I mean, once you hear, the song, it's like, okay, this is next, and you're in a groove, right?
Yeah. But some songs take like months of going back and forth and all that. So yeah.
That's 3 to 4 days. Oh my gosh, that's quick. You guys knew. How long have you been producing music?
I started producing music when it's now been like 10 years or something, I think. Like, damn, like I think I put out my first album in like 2011 or 2010. So that's like more than 10 years. Damn. I should probably get another job at this point, but
No, I mean, I think you're doing good. I think you're doing very good with producing music. Okay, so
how did you get into video games? What do you do at Rocket League?
Ooh, okay. So I have been playing Rocket League for about 5 years, going on 6 years. I'm still. Oh, sorry.
You're a streamer, right?
Yes. So I do content creation. So like YouTube streaming. I've been streaming for about, it's gonna be 6 years this year. So
Damn.
that's my go-to. So I've been playing Rocket League a long time, and just seeing it grow and just kind of evolutionize, it's been so cool to see. And I honestly love it with my whole heart.
So you're gonna be good, and you will defeat me.
No, see, here's the thing, love playing it, but for some reason the skill doesn't transfer over. So I'm just kind of stuck at this wall, and then you see all these people doing like these crazy flips when they're playing Rocket League. Nope, not me. Not me. Yeah.
My brother can do like the crazy flips, like drive up the wall and do some weird shit, but
no, not me. I remember last year I had a video of me hitting like the goalpost or like the crossbar right above, and I just lived it down since. It's been a year, and I'm like, that's really cool. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I also wanted to talk about, so specifically Shinigami Eyes. I've looked at majority of your teasers. The artistic detail you have in your music video is unreal. Is there any inspiration or anything that you really draw your vision from? Because it is something, it's so unique, and it's just so cool to see.
Oh yeah, so the video was actually this whole adventure, because we were like, we really wanted to make the music video about sort of like I'm writing this kind of like weird space opera situation, and we wanted, there's like it's sort of like cyberpunk Swan Lake, and so like evil like black swan, but it's like, you know, it's like way in the future and it's in a simulation. So it's like the black swan is like a virus who has entered into the simulation world. And so the music video is about like this all-powerful AI who's masquerading as like the best pop star of all time, who can like alter time and space because she's like literally, you know, like has unlimited power and has control, like can hack into the simulation and like change how everything looks like and just be moving between scenes. And so we shot the music video on this thing called an XR stage. I don't know if you know what that is.
What is that?
They normally use it for like live stuff. Like they were very stressed when we went in there, and we were like, we want to use like cinema cameras in an XR stage, and they're like, this is like for like sports shit or whatever. But it's basically a stage. It's like basically live rendering in camera, so you can do crazy CGI.
That's cool.
But it's using location technology to basically render, like the shit behind us didn't look like that, but then it's like live rendering it like basically in real time in the camera. And it's like super cool. So we actually like the video. It's so funny that with the video, because we lost the whole first half of the day, all the dance scenes.
No, you didn't. The whole, that's what?
Well, the reason there's the crazy effects on the dance sequences is because it took us, we were like figuring it out. They were like, no one's ever done this before. And we were like figuring out in real time, like how to like make it look good. And so half the shots have this crazy weird effect on them because like we were literally like figuring out the technology with the people who made it like right there, like trying to like orient it into like a different kind of setting than it's ever used in. So it was really fun. And like we've actually been talking with the XR people about like, should we all like throw in some money and try to like make the technology better so we can do even crazier shit? Because like you can't slow motion in it, for example. So we're like, should we like make teach the camera, like create cameras that can shoot this in slow motion, like da 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 da.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
That's so cool. That's honest. Okay, I'm surprised not many people are talking about that you're one of the first artists to use that technology into your music video, and that is so cool. Is there any other aspects of your music video that you want to try out in the future? Like, for example, like either further elevating the technology that you used on the stage, or is there something that you want to do in the future?
I think we really want to, like basically figure out how to push the technology further. I made the video Excite, Stage, XR, and then Brother, like who are some of my favorite directors, and like, man, we spent like 10 hours on the phone and like doing like pre-prep and everything, and I like figuring out how to plan this and make it work. And I think we've all been discussing like, okay, like investing a lot more time and with everybody on, basically we really want to figure out how to do slow motion in there, because I usually use a lot of slow motion for dramatic effect. I just think it looks like in a music video, like it just looks so much better.
Yeah.
I think that's the big thing we want to do is figure out slow motion.
That'd be cool, especially with the whole stage and setup that you guys have going on. Wait, so how long does it typically take to shoot a music video like that?
I think we had to do the whole thing in like 10 hours for the shooting. We didn't have a lot of time there because like we like maxed out our budget, but we edited this forever. And like, yeah, I have to shout out Alex from Brother because like he did like a bunch of editing, sent it to me. I did a bunch of editing, and then me and Alex literally spent, we did 2 days of 10 hours after all the other shit. Me and Alex spent like 20 hours at the end, just like, this was like a very time consuming process, the video.
Yeah, okay. Well, when you look at the video, it's obvious you could see that it pays off, and that the amount of time and effort that you put into it is insane. For your costumes or like your outfits for your opera that you've been working on, is that just one of your favorite parts to just really dive into because it's just so much detail? Or is there something that you work with that just was like, here's some cool ideas, what would you like? Because that's just, it's so like, I keep going back to the details because I'm just looking at it and just the designs on a hand, I just can't get over it.
So it usually starts like, I kind of like come up with everything. Like I knew I wanted to like look naked. Awesome. Like I wanted this character to be like the long white hair and like I was almost like, should I just be naked? But everyone's like, can't be naked, for a variety of reasons, including YouTube takedowns. But with the costume that I worked with, Brett Allen Neeson, I'm probably saying his name wrong, and the guy who actually made the suit, I need to get his name. I really should remember his fucking name because it took him a really long time to make that suit, and also it like lit up and everything. It was a whole thing, and like the pack, and like he was like sewing it, and like the pack broke at one point, and he was like, I think he was like soldering it back together like on set. It was chaos, but it was awesome. But yeah, really strong team.
That's awesome. That is so cool. When I was dabbling into music earlier on and just having those long shoot days of just like the music video, that can be a bit tiring, and just really trying to get into the whole like mental space to be able to shoot that. Is this okay? So you have Shinigami Eyes coming out. Do you have, I don't know if you can talk about this, but do you have anything that you can talk about that you're working on in the future? Or is there like a roadmap that you're just like, oh yes, just wait for it to come later this year? Or do you have any plans?
There's a bunch of, we're basically in a giant debate about the plan right now, because the next single that everyone thinks is the single I've been resisting it as well.
No.
But I should probably just do it. Yeah. We shot a video for a song that isn't like a first single, that we sort of shot it on iPhone, but it's like the White Swan, Black Swan like fight scene. So like these two elite concubine assassins fighting each other through the streets of Mexico City, but it's all shot on iPhone.
That's sick.
It's very sick. But it's like, because it's iPhone, we're like editing it very carefully to make it not look too like DIY. Although maybe we should lean into the DIY and just like, I'm not sure yet. But
I mean, the concept you just explained, I would click on it. I would see it pop up on YouTube, and I'd click on it. Has there been a project that you worked on previously that has been one of your favorites, or a song that you just have really cemented as like, I love everything about this specifically?
I mean, the Player of Games video we did earlier was like the single before this. Like shooting that was like really amazing. Just coming up with that storyline, like it was kind of based on the Ingmar Bergman film where the guy's like playing chess with the devil. And then like if he like when he loses the chess game or the chess game finishes, like he's gonna die or whatever. And so we were like, should we do the like pop version of that kind of thing? So yeah, I don't know. That was one of my favorites besides Shinigami, which was like honestly very fun to make. But Shinigami it was a high stress scenario, just because it's like when we're at like hour 5 and we still haven't got the first shot, everyone was like, "Wow!" But we,
Oh my God, I can't even imagine just having, yeah, time constraints, especially when you're trying to focus all the time and effort into a music video and only having five. Oh my God, you didn't have. I can't. I'm panicking for you. It's already happened in past, but I'm panicking for you.
it happens on almost every music video. Like,
Yeah.
It always, like, getting started always just takes a really long time, and then you're always you're always behind schedule before you have like the first good shot, and then you're always just like rushing. But I feel like that's just the nature of the art form, probably. I don't know if other people experience this or just me, but you know.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's all about the first shot, right? So when you took the video, do you show it to your parents and family before it's released? Do they get like a sneak peek or anything, or do they have to wait?
Oh, I not not the fans, because stuff leaks. Well, I leak stuff all the time to them because I'm really bad. My team's always like, "Did you leak the album cover?" And I'm like, but I always like run shit by my family and friends and stuff, and I'm like, is this good? Does this need to change? Blah blah blah. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Like I can imagine just your parents just looking at the video and be like, "That's cool. Like that's some dope stuff." So I also want. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, I don't know if my parents have seen this yet. I should probably send it to them. I don't know if they.
Wait. They're just surprised.
Yeah.
Surprise, mom and dad. Okay, so after all your releases and the music, is there anything you want to further describe to the, whoever's watching this, especially in Rocket League, like a fun fact about the music video or the song that they don't know about? Like, I didn't know that it was 10 hours into the freaking music video. Like, that's insane to film all of that.
That's short. Most music videos will be like we just had 10
really
stage. Usually, like a music video, like you're shooting like 16 hours a day or something. Like,
that's a long time.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Hours.
Oh my God. See,
yeah.
Yeah, I just here coming from like a streamer POV, just like, oh, 8-hour day. That's a long day. That's a long day, but it's so cool.
Like you have to be on. You're not stopping for like a makeup break. Like streaming for 8 hours seems insane. Like I do not think I could do that. That would be.
Well, with streaming, it's like a music video, right? Once you get into the zone and you're mentally there, it's just smooth sailing. At least like from personal experience, and I'm sure that's other streamers that can attest to it. But it's really cool to see you final collab with Neon Lights and everything. And is there anything you would like to say to the people that are watching about your song?
I don't know. Please listen to it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, please listen to it.
Because you like in Rocket League, you like choose like your radio station. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You get to pick the music that you can listen to, and if there's like a little goal explosion, yeah.
Okay, sick. So I don't know. Please choose Grimes, but you don't have to. You have free will.
No, well, thank you again so much for being here and hanging out with me and just telling us more about Shinigami Eyes. By the way, if you're watching, make sure to go check out Neon Lights or Neon Nights in game.
Neon Nights.
Yes. I said Neon Lights. I'm just like, oh no. Thank you so much. Thank you again so much for hanging out with us. And everyone go check out Grimes' song right now. Okay. Thank you again so much. Thank you.
Thanks so much. It was so great to meet you. I'm glad we're both wearing our friends' shirts.
Yes. Hopefully we'll get to play some Rocket League in the future.
I would definitely love to. I would love to.
Yes. Well, thank you again so much. And I will be blasting your song when we get it off here. So thank you again.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, for those of you watching, thank you so much again for watching this live. Make sure to go check out Grimes and the new event Neon Nights. You can go to the Rocket League menu and you can see the little tab and just, go check out the items, go check out our song. And thank you again so much for being here. And make sure to drop a follow on this channel and go check her out. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me figure out how to save this. Sorry, just bear with